Hello, you guys. Like you with your girl here, Tasha T, bringing you another episode of How to Shine Your Light. How to Shine Your Light is brought to you by Light Communication. Now we coming back here talking about debunking some of the BS on social media, and I just have to jump on and talk about this one. So, one thing that I'm seeing, that was a trend. We listen and we don't judge, and then it's like you're hearing you don't judge and you don't judge and you don't say nothing. You're supposed to. Another one of these things that we have to be debunked is that you can't tell people nothing. People going on the wrong road. People going on the wrong road, the things that they're telling you, and you're supposed to be aiding and abetting the BS. You can't tell them nothing. You can't judge. This new generation, they're moving too late. All they want to hear is praise and encouragement. They can't take nothing constructive to aid in their own development. They can't hear anything. The minute they hear something contrary to what they're talking about, is, oh, you judging me. Oh, that's why I didn't want to tell you nothing. Oh, you too judgmental, you this, you that. All of a sudden now the focus is reflected back on you because you're not going along with the things that they're telling you. Oh, you're supposed to listen and don't judge. I heard from my teenager, Mom, you judging. Well, if you're doing things that deserve me to be judging, I gonna judge you. So that's what we is as parents. We don't offer no guidance to these children. We don't offer nothing because we too busy trying to be caught up in the wave of we listen and we don't judge. Meanwhile, our children and even young adults and all, you can't tell nobody nothing because we just so focused on doing what we want, right, wrong, or indifferent. And you just looking for a few people. It ain't need to be much. A few people to co-sign your BS. And you got full steam ahead. And let me look at who co-signing this BS. People who supposedly are your friends. Supposedly are people you cool with, your road dog, them the people them you hang out with. They co-signing stupidness that in the end could cause you your very life. All because you don't want nobody to tell you nothing. You're making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. Why is that? Because you're not learning. I say all of this already. But no, you come to me. I minding my business. You come to me with your drama. Telling me stuff. But you want to preface it by listen and don't judge. Well, you keep your intel, because if you're coming to me, I have a tendency to want to help people solve the problems, and maybe that's why I will be going wrong. Okay, I gonna encourage you along the right path if you come to me. Don't think you coming to me with anything and I gonna rubber stamp that. I not rubber stamping nothing coming from nobody. Don't think you can just burn up my time, my resources, my emotions, get me involved in your drama, and then I got to live on this roller coaster ride with you. No dice, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, teenagers, whoever it is. This listen and don't judge crap. It making you get a high speed ticket in the same handbasket. We're going straight to hell. It going to hell. So if you're going to bring your drama to people, don't preface it by be listening and don't judge. Otherwise, walk that mat out in your own head. Don't get me involved because over here, minding my business, I ain't ask you nothing. You come to me with something, but yet you don't want to hear what I have to say. I post the rubber stamp what you saying. That's a myth what social media feeding at you. And the minute you get one or two people to jump on your bandwagon, is full speed ahead and stupidness. Jump off the train. Jump off the train. Judge yourself. Think of your issue from all the way around. Whatever you're doing, whatever your plan is, look at it fully in full view mode, not just tunnel vision, full view mode. And if you go to somebody, give them route to guide you. Otherwise, keep it to yourself and do what you do. Don't involve people in your mess. Don't involve people in your mess. Because at the end of the day, people going to do what they want to do. You don't have to now get me emotionally invested in your drama only to see you doing stupidness. We listen and we don't judge. That's some more propaganda what floating through the net. Guide. Talk to people. Show them where they're going wrong. Stop rubber stamping BS. We are going to hell in a handbasket doing these stuff. And social media helping to propagate the ganda. That's ganda, propaganda. Okay? Just know if you're coming to me, I ain't one of them who gonna listen and not say nothing. So either keep away from my point of view, right? Or when you come to me, know that I gonna offer some sort of help to get you or to counsel you. If it's a good idea, I will say that. If it don't make no sense, I gonna ask more questions, and then I will be like, my girl, my boy, this thing ain't adding up. From here, that don't sound like it makes sense. Where you see that going, how you think that will impact you and what you trying to do. Do you think that is a good idea? Why do you think that is a good idea? Who are going to be impacted by this? Ask questions. Stop rubber stamping anything. Everything. You had a lot and you've been chilling with your girl ahead, Ashanti. I had to get that one out. That one didn't bother me. Bringing you another episode of How to Change Your Life. How to Change Your Life is brought to you by Like Communications. Just like communications, all of your public relations and communications needs, hit me up, Natasha at likecommunications.com. Have a wonderful day. Blessed.